Hi, warriors, Traviseen here, and welcome back to our adventures with Koen Fu, the Pandaren Monk.
Hello, friend.
Today, we are back in Felwood, guys. To start our journey here,
Can I assist you?
Wisp of the Woods. I have toiled along here with the Den Mother to spread the teachings of Cenarius and the ways of the wild. She has gained much of my trust, and in return, I have been allowed to introduce the spirits of the forest to her students. Company of Wisps is a great honor, as well as a useful blessing. But now the goblins descend upon us and seek to steal the wisp for nefarious use. Please prevent this blasphemy. Call the wisp back here from the western woods with this blessed branch and keep them safe.
Good luck, friend.
I forgot about that. Wisp can explode.
Glory to Gilneas.
Few of us here have lived in this land since the scythe of Elune first passed through it. Most suffered through the fall of Gilneas. We have settled in this forest to learn the ways of nature and uphold its balance. In this cursed land, our cursed people have found a new way of life. Yeah, they were brought to this world through the scythe of Elune. I forgot about that.
We are not
Enemy at our roots.
monsters here.
The goblins are already upon us. We have tried everything in our power to warn the goblins to leave Iron Tree clearing before we resorted to violence. As they turned a blind ear to us, we struck, and now, rather than spare the forest, they would lay down their lives for greed. They will soon know the full extent of our fury. The battle rages and be just beyond our northern gate. Join our pack in glory and slay any goblin who dares come before us.
Watch your back.
Alright, so there we go. We got a few quests here, guys. Yeah, the Worgen came from the Scythe of Elune, or from their world. A night elf who was got her name. But she was worried about the Burning Legion. So she got the Scythe of Elune and opened a portal to bring the Worgen through to help the Night Elves fight against the Burning Legion. Clearly it didn't work out too well. And the Worgen kind of went out of control for a bit. They're now part of the Alliance though, so I guess it ended up working out. There's actually a quest chain in Duskwood for Vanilla WoW that explains a little bit more about the Scythe of Elune. Medivh from Karazhan, he was trying to obtain it. And he sent out these, that's what they're called, but these skeletal zombies. Or skeletal knights, I don't even know what to call them. To hunt down the Scythe of Elune and bring it back to Medivh, because Medivh like to collect, you know, powerful artifacts, I guess you could say. And he sent out these skeletons to collect them. I forget their name, what they're called. But it's a pretty cool quest chain in Vanilla WoW. I like doing it when I level up an Alliance character. What are we looking for here? Some wisps. There's one right there. Do we have to capture him like this? Oh, there we go. I think they're called the Dark Riders. Pretty sure. Yeah, they're the Dark Riders. And they actually brought them, like, you could fight them in Season of Discovery. It was pretty cool. So the Dark Riders, they would ride around hunting for, you know, artifacts that Medivh wanted. They were pretty much controlled by Medivh. And I forgot this guy. I think his name's Sven, the NPC. His family got slain because they wouldn't tell the Dark Riders where the Scythe of Elune was. And I think Jitters had it, and he, like, supposedly buried it at Sven's farm. But I don't think that's true. I don't think he really did that. They were just kind of looking for it. I sort of forget the story, but it's a good one. I recommend checking it out. Duskwood's one of my favorite zones in Vanilla WoW. It's not my favorite. We are queued up for dungeon. We're just waiting for a tank, it looks like. There we go. We got these quests done. Now, I wonder why these goblins want these wisps. Maybe they're going to make a weapon from them. I remember when wisps explode, they, like, take your mana away or something like that.
I am honored.
They had, like, an ability like that in Warcraft 3. Thank you, Koan Fu. Now the Horde will not be able to defile those poor spirits to aid their brutish ways.
I can smell your fear. The past must not be repeated.
Neither Bloodwater or Tree. You fight well, Koan Fu. Alright, so we'll take the item that sells for the most, this Talon Branch.
Good day.
Iron Tree clearing must be raised. We can afford no mercy if we want to prevent the goblins from spreading their destruction through the entire forest. Alton Redding, my most trusted protector, has already led much of the pack around the enemy line to strike while they are here. Seek him out to the west overlooking Iron Tree Cavern.
Keep your enemies in your sight.
Alright, so there we go. We got queued up for a dungeon. Hopefully this is Zul'Farrak, guys. Looks like it's not Zul'Farrak. But it's it's Stratholme Live. That's cool. So no,
You got my attention.
it's a new dungeon. We'll pick up all these quests here. I like Stratholme Live a little bit more than Stratholme Undead Side. Alright, so here we go. We have to slay the Risen Hammersmith. Look, I'm not about to play games with you. Scarlet Crusade's Crimson Hammersmith was nothing worth mentioning before, but now their Balnazar's risen. The damn Dreadlord has taught him to make all sorts of powerful demonic weaponry. It's simple. Find their blacksmithing plans and kill the Risen Hammersmith when he comes for them, so that we can make sure their army doesn't get their hands on demon armaments. They're powerful enough as it is. And then Of Love and Family. Inside the Scarlet Bastion is a painting of great personal value to High Lord Tyrion, portrait. Search for a painting of our twin moons. Chip away at the painting until you uncover the master's work of Love and Family. May the light guide your actions, and please handle the painting with utmost care. The Great Ezra Grimm. Cover a box of Ezra Grimm's premium tobacco. Then, as far as Kultiris spoke of the legendary Ezra Grimm premium tobacco. It was a delicacy enjoyed by every single person of importance that visited Stratholme. King Tyrannus, Uther the Lightbringer, High Lord Fordring, yes, they all enjoyed Grimm's specialty. Sadly, Ezra stayed in his shop when Stratholme was invaded, swearing on his life that the Scourge would never touch his tobacco. Venture forth and see if even one bit of it remains here. It is worth its weight in gold, I assure you. Looks like it's just over here, I believe. Retribution. Kill the Unforgiven and Timmy the Cruel. Where Market Road meets Festival Lane, you will encounter the Unforgiven. You slay the entirety of the Crusaders' Square. You will coax out Timmy the Cruel. Both of these former champions committed heinous acts against the innocents here in the name of gaining unholy power. You must destroy both him and rid Stratholme of their foul presence. Take caution, for they were powerful fighters in life and their new dark powers will only have made them even more deadly. The Dreadlord Balthazar. Kill Balthazar. The fall of the Scarlet Crusade, their disguised demon leader Balthazar released the possessed body of Grand Crusader Death Rohan and went on a rampage, killing every remaining Crusader here. He then used his necromantic powers to raise them all as vile undead slaves. Balthazar refers to his new army as the Risen. Cannot let him grow this army. They are extremely powerful, and unlike Arthas' Scourge, Balthazar will not hold his forces back. Kill him while we still have a chance. Alright, well, here we are. There's School. I guess this guy's like a rare. I don't remember him as a boss. School's Cold Embrace. Plate chest. 16 strength. Damn it. Gotta get the courier down. So 16 strength, 16 stamp, 16 dodge. Pretty good for the tank. Alright, so did we get it there? This other guy got it. I think it's in here. There it is. Is that it? No. What the heck? I wonder if that guy finished it. Maybe the postman has it on him? I think all these postmen have it. Oh, there's Ezra Grimm right there. It's undead. He probably has it. There we go. We got his premium tobacco. Maybe he was also risen by Balthazar. I think that's what happened to the Scarlet Crusade who stayed. They just all became undead. I think that's why they left. To avoid the inevitable that was going to happen in the Eastern Plaguelands. Kind of surprised that the Blood Elves even have like their city intact. Silvermoon? It's just north of the Eastern Plaguelands. You have to go this way, right? The Unforgiven is just over here. Spam this kick. Run away! Let's hope the tank knows that we need to go this way. And it looks like this warrior is playing as Brat. Which is hilarious. But he queues up his DPS. It's kind of funny. I don't think that would be good if everybody did that, because maybe the single target damage would be a little too low. But for the AoE pulse, it's great. Spectral Citizen. There he is, the Unforgiven. Wailing Nightbane Pauldrons. 11 strength, 11 stamina, 11 dodge shoulders. Plate shoulders. Alright, we're going this way. Let's pull more stuff. We can go the other way. We just need the Unforgiven. Maybe they have a quest over here. I'm not too sure. We're kind of just going in a circle right now. Maybe there's a rare.
One in buys the next round.
Oh, the shaman knows. Shaman knows where to go. It's not his first rodeo. Spinning crane kick does decent damage, man. AoE, like, it's pretty damn good. There he is, Timmy. Timmy. There you go. There we go, leveled up. The Peak of Serenity. Continue your training. The time has come for you to return to the Peak of Serenity. To continue your training, use Zen Pilgrimage to return there and speak to with Master Height when you arrive. And the Cruel Hand of Timmy dropped. 31.5 damage per second. One-handed mace. Chance on hit lowers all attributes of the target by 15. Don't think that's better than what the weapons we currently have damage-wise, so we'll just greet it. We won it anyways, so it is what it is. Yeah, it looks like all these Scarlet Crusaders have turned into undead. Guess that was Balthazar's plan all along. And I'm pretty sure Balthazar is works for the Lich King. He's just, or is that another Dreadlord? I'm not too sure. There's a Dreadlord. The Dreadlord who stands next to Sylvanas in Vanilla supposedly betrays her in Wrath of the Lich King, I believe. I wonder if we can get holy water here. Nice. You can actually use this on the undead here. Inflicts between 505 to 650 damage to undead in a 5-yard radius. Put it here. See if they get like a decent sized pull. Wish they would pull more. This group can do a lot of AoE damage. We have a hunter with a fucking serpent sting. I got my spinning crane kick. The warrior's a tank, so his every time he thunderclaps, he puts a bleed up on everybody. But I think he has to have rend up first, and then it just spreads to everybody that's around him. We'll throw a Stratum Holy Water here. There we go. We did a little bit of damage with that, maybe. Yeah, we leveled up to level 50, guys. I wonder if you unlocked... no, next talent's at 60. Glyphs are... We got 2 glyphs, guys. Nice. So it's either fortuitous spears, falling below 25% health will automatically heal you. That's pretty good if we end up tanking. Or spinning crane kick. We already have that one. Or rapid roll. We'll take fortuitous spears. Because I do plan on tanking. When we get out to Outland, and that's in like 8 levels. We'll switch from, you know, Windwalker to tank. Maybe we'll do that the entire way, but we'll see. I'm gonna probably be able to get dual specs soon. There we go. We took fortuitous spears, falling below 25% health. Will automatically summon a healing sphere near you at no cost. This effect cannot occur more often than once every 30 seconds. And then our minor glyph will be either Spirit Roll. You can cast Roll or Chi Torpedo while dead as a spirit, or Zen Flight. We'll take Zen Flight. Fly through the air at a quick speed. That'd be kind of cool. Just want to know if that's an ability. And there it is, Zen Flight. I think that's when we're flying. I don't know what that is. Fly through the air at quick speed on a meditative cloud. Maybe it's a mount or something like that. We'll just put it here. See if we could ever use it. Yeah, that'll be our mount, guys. The cloud. The Zen cloud. Not too sure if we learned any new talents. Their Righteous Orb dropped. I wonder how much they are. 24 gold? They're usually pretty damn expensive in vanilla. I used to actually farm them when I played my warrior tank. I think you need like 2 of them for Crusader enchant. Like a physical DPS enchant. Here we go. "13 strength, 9 stamina, 9 crit plate boots dropped, and then Helm of the New Moon, 14 stam, 14 intellect, 14 ace leather helmet." Oh, here we go. What are these guys doing? Oh, they're fighting stuff. I wonder why we didn't see them. Maybe they just came... They were like hiding in the corner or something like that. Just want to make sure we got all the quests done. Oh, did we? Last two are there, right? Yeah, we have two more left. 11 family and then Balthazar. I think spinning crane kick does more damage than fist of fury. Actually, no. Kind of close. But I did fist of fury for a little bit longer. Monk gets so much better once you get spinning crane kick. I don't know. I like it more with it. Especially with the glyph. You know, you can just move around so much. Well, just do a big pull. Come on, man. Yes, go all the way. I like this. There you go. Please keep him up. I hate how he died. Why'd you have to die like that? There's that warrior, though, he pumped. Warrior tank. Tries to do a big pull, just gets wrecked. Candyman couldn't keep him up. Alright, res our tank. I was loving it too. He had the confidence to go in. Just couldn't stay up. He needed a quick heal. Or you need to use like a bunch of like defensive cooldowns. We're probably gonna die like that quite a few times when I start tanking. So I'm gonna be tempted to try to do some pulls. Pyroblast. Oh, the Righteous Orb drop. Tome of Knowledge, 8 stam, 8 intellect, 8 crit. And here is the unfinished painting. Oh, Balthazar, they're already fighting him. Big fear we can get out of that. There we go. And there we go. That is Stratholme live, guys. Fire Striders dropped 11 stam, 11 haste, 11 intellect. Demon Shear sends a shadowy bolt at the enemy, causing 173 shadow damage and dealing 46 damage every 2 seconds for 6 seconds. Brotherhood of the Light transcends the ability of any group to eradicate affronts to the light. We'll take any actions necessary to rid the world of foul beasts like these undead. Nothing will stand in our way. Are you with us or against us? I'm gonna have to turn these in quick because people are leaving. So let's turn these in. It's good we stop Balthazar now. Before long, his army would have overtaken all of Stratholme, giving him a powerful center for his new unholy empire. The painting, Koanfu, do you have the painting? Master Forging will be glad beyond measure to see this painting again. You may have this as a suitable reward. I found it nestled in in the armor of one of the Scourge here. Where are the other quests outside? Nicely done, lad. Without them, new weapons, they're just as easy to kill as they were when they were alive. There we go. That's 250 quests complete. Did you find any tobacco? Truly, you have uncovered the snuff of legend. It is nearly impossible to place a value on this historical tobacco. Here, have a few coins. There we go. We got a bunch of XP there. Not too sure where we should get a... Take a little screenshot here. So it's got an epic tier 2 set. Alright, let's get out of here before we get kicked. Happy that they let me turn the quest in. Much better than the Zul'Farrak. Alright, guys. Well, there we go. We got to level... We got the XP up by quite a bit. We're at level 50, guys. Next episode, we will be heading to the Peak of Serenity. And we will check out our level 50 Peak of Serenity quest. And I may queue up for Zul'Farrak, guys. So we can get these turned in. I mean, we've also unlocked Sunken Temple now, so maybe we'll get that dungeon soon. And Blackrock Depths as well. But the detention block. This is when dungeons get so crappy, guys, because you queue up, and this dungeon lasts like a minute. They just run to the boss, and then it's over. We'll probably do it at least once, but from 50 to 58, we're mostly just going to quest, I think. We'll see. Or maybe I'll just pick specific dungeons instead of doing randoms. What I did as a tank when we did Blackrock Depths, I would avoid doing the detention block boss until I get people to do the entire dungeon instead. And then we would do detention block last. So we actually got to, you know, experience Blackrock Depths in its entirety. Maybe we'll do that again. I don't know. We'll see. But that is going to be the end of today's episode, guys. As always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.